This video is all about the big question. Should I use the unsubscribe buttons available in email messages that I get that I don't want to get any longer? This is the big question. We get emails all the time from people. Here's a bunch of them right here. Is one Kim Commando. Here's one right here from Zoom and IDX. Let's see it, American Red Cross, or some other ones, Sirius XM. These are email messages that I get on a regular basis. And the big question is, should I use either the unsubscribe button up top where it says this message is from a mailing list, or the unsubscribe button, usually down at the bottom? Where is it? It's down here. So there it is there in gray, sort of hiding. First question is, should I use those unsubscribe options? And the answer is definitely, clearly, no. If you do not trust the sender. Now, I get messages every now and then from people I don't trust. Here's one right here, iCloud at AHO Gemma, verify your email. Well, I'm not going to use their unsubscribe button because I don't know who that person is. I don't know who that company is. I don't trust them. But when you get email messages from people whom you do trust, let's use one right here. What's not? If I trust Whatnot and I know who they are, I remember signing up for this, then the unsubscribe button is absolutely an acceptable way to get that company or that person to stop sending you messages. Basically, remove your email address from their list. Now, 99% of the time, when you use the unsubscribe button, the people that have you on that list will, in fact, remove you from their list. Every now and then, they will not. And so, but most of the time, again, if you trust the company, trust the source, the unsubscribe button will be absolutely acceptable to use. Now, for those email messages that I get that I appear to be subscribed to, that I don't want to use the unsubscribe button, or they actually don't have an unsubscribe button, whether it's at the top of the screen up there or at the bottom, where is it down here, unsubscribe the list. For those that I cannot, that they don't have an unsubscribe, or I do not trust them enough to use the unsubscribe, what's the option? Well, on the iPhone, using the Mail app, the option's right here. You hit the little folder, and you move them to junk. Now, when you move them to junk, you're telling the email system you're using, in my case, it's Gmail, you're telling them that's junk messaging. Now, it'll still come in, you'll get new mail, but it will be in the junk box. Now, what do you do if you're getting a message from somebody and they keep coming and you can't make them stop? Well, the next option would be to do this. Bring up the message, click on their name, click on it again, and you have block this contact. Right there it is. Now, this is not even a real email address. It's hidden, but I can block this contact, block it. And now, again, what's going to happen is their messages will still come in, but they will all go to junk. Those are the options that you have on the mobile phone to unsubscribe with those that you trust, to move the ones you don't trust to junk. Or, again, I'll show it to you in this one right here. I'll use this one right here, Alba from Box. So click on their name, Alba from Box Zero. Click on it again, and there it is, block the contact. Unsubscribe when you feel it's safe. Move the rest of them to junk. And if they keep coming in, block the email address. This is how you manage email messages that you get that are recurring, typically from a mailing list. Then what's important to do is not to ignore them, because the longer you ignore them, the more they keep coming and the more they start aggravating you. But be very deliberate about unsubscribing, moving the junk, and blocking when you need to. Hey, I share lots of videos about how to overcome the risks and fears of using technology. If you like this video, if this is helpful and you want more, please subscribe to the channel. If you have a question, comment on the video and ask me any question. I'm happy to answer. Thank you for letting me share this with you today.